Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ryan, the professional here. Excuse me for the late upload. I know I didn't get a chance to record this or do this video because I had to step out. You already know how it is when life and YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So things come up. Anyway, what's going on? Shout out to all my new subscribers. If you guys missed my my rant and my stream I did with Sick Humor on the FCC repealing net neutrality, go check that out. It's on the channel as well as my discussion with Randall Thor. Go check that out. Okay, shout out to both Randall Thor and Sick Humor TV. Obviously it's Friday, so yes, we're going to be live. Truth Never Podcast here at 8 o'clock. So we'll see you guys here tonight. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this real quick. Once again, we're back to square one. We're back to square one, people. Once again. So the people who act like they're pro analysts, the people who act like, they're tech experts, once again, they hold another sweet L. And I said this numerous times, along with everybody else with common sense. Do not overhype this console. Just be happy that you got a console and then play your games and be quiet. Why is it so hard for you to do that? Unfortunately, it's hard for them because they just don't game. Apparently, they don't game. What exactly are we going to have to? What do we have to do now? What do we have to do? I mean, there's no games. No games. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds look like it looks terrible and it plays terrible. We got nothing to hype. We got nothing to really play until next year, and that's 2 games we got next year: Sea of Thieves and Crackdown. So, I mean, what exactly were people expecting? Microsoft to outsell PlayStation with? What exactly were you expecting? Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, there's not a lot of games out right now like that just came out for the PlayStation. There's plenty on the market that are exclusive to the PlayStation. They still have a bigger, library of games in total. Microsoft does not have any games whatsoever. All their games are on PC, a different platform. Sad but true. Okay, sad but true. Now, before somebody tries to damage control, or let me just go ahead and remove that. Let me take that out their that ammunition out their gun real quick before they come out and before they come out the just out of nowhere and then try to say, oh, we got games. Guys, when I say you don't have games, I am referring to first party. Okay. I am referring to first party. I am not referring to third party games. If you don't know what the difference between a third party game and a first party game, allow me to break it down for you very simply. A third party game is a game that's available on every single platform, such as LA Noire, Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Battlefield. Games like that are third party, meaning they're available on all platforms. They don't have no obligation to any any company or any platform to stay loyal to. Those games are, multi-platform. When I'm talking about first party means the personal in-house games made specifically for the console that are exclusive to that console. In this case, I'm talking about games like for PlayStation. In this case, we're talking about Uncharted, Last of Us, Ratchet & Clank. Those games are built in Sony's in-house studios. Those games you can't get anywhere else aside from a PlayStation platform. Those games give you incentive to invest in a PlayStation platform. Now, before I get somebody to say, well, third-party games sell more than first-party. Yes, that is true, but you fail to realize that third-party games are on every platform. So of course it's going to sell more compared to a platform, that's on one. Like compared to a game that's on one, it's going to sell more. So let's not damage control this. Let's not damage control this. Let's not. Okay? Let's not. Now, what is the importance of exclusives? The exclusives separate you from the pack. When you just have when you have 3 consoles on the market, right? Let's say these systems just had every single game in terms of like Xbox, PlayStation, all that, right? They had every single game on the market, all available on each platform. What exactly would separate them? What exactly separates them? I mean, some people might say power, okay, but at the end of the day, it's not. It's not, man. It's their own first party games. When you go to Nintendo's platforms, a lot of people say Nintendo is kiddie, so I'll throw that on there and on top of a few other things. But when you go to Nintendo platform, you have those games that some people will call kiddie. You have those games that are inventive in terms of getting you immersed in the game with different ways to play. With the Switch, you have that with Nintendo. On PlayStation, you have the hardcore games that focus on really getting you involved with the player through graphical fidelity and, deep storytelling. So that's what's PlayStation. And Microsoft, now, this is how it's supposed to be for Microsoft, because this is what we got from last generation for Microsoft, the 360, which a lot of people fail to realize. But with 360, Microsoft had their own identity. Microsoft was the dude bro console. Remember? That's what they're called, the dude bro console. If you don't know what a dude bro console is, it's a console that caters to shooters, action, and racing. Okay, so that's what Microsoft was. Microsoft had their own identity last gen. They have lost that identity this gen. So it's kind of, self-explanatory that, that they lost this, NPD. It's self-explained. It's self-explained. And I don't know what else to say. I really don't know what to say. I warned you guys. I warned you. People say I've been doing this just to get you guys riled up. No, I don't. I tell you this because I want you guys to understand that hyping up these consoles doesn't do much. You need to still have the games. You still need games, man. You need software. Hardware doesn't sell hardware. Software does. And at the end of the day, what are these systems at the end of the day? Are these systems multimedia boxes or are they gaming systems? Because last time I checked, they're gaming systems. So the key word, gaming. Where's the games for the gaming system? What for people who are, straight out, like, pretty much, these people who claiming that they have no problem waiting, these people are sellouts. They're a bunch of retarded sheep, okay? They're a bunch of gullible sheep that refuse to let go and get out of denial. You got to do is say, I have no problem waiting for the games. I have no problem waiting. If you have no problem waiting, okay? You have no problem waiting for the games, yet you're in the middle of the gen. This is the middle of the gen. What do you mean you have no problem waiting for the games? The game should have already been made with the console. We're at the mid of the gen. It would have been a different story if this was the start. Obviously, if it was the start, everything starts off slow. There's no excuses right now. This is the mid. With the mid of this generation here, why in God's name are we forced to wait? Why should we wait? There's no excuses for that. There's no excuses for that. And I already know there's going to be some dude, some little Uncle Tom that's going to try to, sweep that under the rug and go, oh, no, we can wait. You just hate on Xbox because that's all you can do is hate on Xbox. And, those guys. No, I'm not hating on Xbox, my dudes. I'm telling you the truth. And that's something that a lot of people just don't do. That's just the truth right there. A lot of people don't tell you the truth. A lot of these people try to lie to you and try to, get on camera and say, oh, I can't tell the difference. Like, or say, oh, no, actually, let me phrase that. They try to get on camera and say, I can tell the difference between something like checkerboard and 4K, even though it's already been proven and we've seen this numerous times, especially when you guys look at the comparisons. When you see checkerboard rendering versus true 4K, at the time, they look identical. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? But you got to do say, no, it's night and day. Ain't nothing night and day about the Xbox One X versus the Pro. There's nothing night and day, man. It's in the same predicament as the PS4 Pro. Yes, it has a better GPU, which means they can push, resolution a little higher. But at the end of the day, it's gimped by that terrible CPU. It's terrible. That CPU is the problem. You got dudes thinking it's Sony, it's Microsoft with parity for the old consoles. It's not parity with the old consoles. We all thought that at the beginning until we saw the benchmarks for that CPU. It all came to focus and it all came to to our attention right as soon as we got that revealed. So when we saw those numbers, we knew exactly what that CPU was going to be processing, and we knew exactly what that CPU was going to be dishing out. And I hate to break it to you guys, it ain't dishing out even close to the fidelity or the performance that you guys were hyped up to believe. And I hate to break it to you, man. You guys been bamboozled, basically. You guys been faked. They got you. They got you guys, man. They got you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what else to say. I be the main one telling you guys don't overhype stuff. I be the main one telling you just, read between the lines, look at the spec sheets. Instead of looking at the numbers, really look at the spec sheets and then look it up. You dudes don't want to do that now, but you guys claim you're tech experts. And you guys claim you got degrees in tech and that you guys can, that this console can outperform stuff, right? No, it's not outperforming anything. You got to do say they can outperform an RX 480. Dude, this thing can't even touch an RX 480. It can't. It can't even touch an RX 480. It can't. Hate to break it to you guys, it's not touching RX 480. It's not. Nope. Not even close. But, you know, it's sad, man. It's a sad day. Sad day. Sad day. Very, very, very sad day. People just, they never cease to amaze me with the stupidity. They never cease to amaze me with just the cop-outs and the excuses. Never cease to amaze. And then they, you know, they have the nerve to come here and, you know, claim someone like me is jealous, or they claim you guys are jealous because, you know, we're talking about Xbox and, you know, they can't take the criticism about Xbox. I hate to break it to you guys, man, who say I hate on Xbox. Dude, this is criticism. This is harsh, critical criticism. That's all it is, man. Well, really constructive criticism, but it's really what it is. I'm criticizing a lot of choices they make. I ain't really hating on it. Not hating. But, of course, there's going to be some moron who doesn't know anything. You know, just going to come at me and say, oh, you're hating. And, you know, hey, that's all they can latch on to because they got nothing else to latch on, you know, to go against me with. You're just a hater at this point. And, hey, I can take that. I'll take it. At the end of the day, man, I've proven my point. Have you guys proven your point that you guys are tech experts? You know what you're talking about? Nah. I lost count of how many people, I kid you not, I lost count of how many people came at me in this channel claiming they knew what they can, you know, knew what they were talking about. And as soon as I just, you know, laid it out there on the field, they disappeared. Got dudes who made, you know, videos. Those disappeared. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. Stock accounts, you name it. All that retardation and just got smacked back to reality, man. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the video. I will see you guys tonight at 8 o'clock. You guys have a good one. Y'all have a good one, man. I know I repeated myself, but still, y'all be good, man. I see y'all 8. Deuces.
Oh, Christ.